Hi everyone, it's Jude from Ever Present Yoga, and this is Sage back here. Thank you for joining us today for this Ever Present stretch class. We're going to be working the poses today from one side right to the other side. We're going to be spending some time there. Okay, the first round we'll be working on the alignment, and then as we take the pose further, we're going to add in some arm positions, some different variations of the pose. We're going to give the pose some time to really open up to us. We're going to take that witness perspective and watch what happens as the pose opens up and unfolds and this peace in the present moment reveals itself. Okay, so spend some time. We're going to be working with our breath, linked with the movement the whole way through, and just feel the calm nature we can bring to the poses today and just savor your practice. Okay, so to get started, let's sit comfortably. We're just going to center for a moment, and eyes can close, or that soft gaze is always welcome. Invite your breath in today, and just feel the breath in the body. Feel the calming quality of the exhale as you soften and release. Feel the energy you need coming in through the inhale today. Allow it to help you, draw you here to the present. As we work connected today, the breath and the movement, it'll start to calm and soothe the mind. So don't feel frustrated if you feel like you're being pulled in so many different directions right now, or there's a lot of thoughts running through. Just stay with your breath. And again, our practice today will be nice and grounded and rooted through the legs, planting our energy. And then that will give us the confidence in that nice strong base to open up and to release the upper body and any tension that we're holding. So stay with your breath and allow it to show you where you need to head today in your practice. Check in with it. And I'll give you those gentle reminders as we go today. Let's start linking some breath with movement now. You can invite your Ujjayi breath in if that feels appropriate today, that gentle ocean sound through that light constriction at the back of the throat. It'll help facilitate your nice, full, complete breath today, and it'll give the mind something to focus on with that nice, gentle sound. Let's bring our hands to our heart now. And then on your next inhale, arms come out front. Exhale, let's open up, palms up to the ceiling. Inhale, let that energy come up overhead. And then exhale it to your heart. Good. Inhale out front. Exhale, broaden, open, and stretch. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Let's go two more. Inhale. Exhale, maybe a gentle sigh comes out on the exhales today. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, bring your left hand down to your left shoulder. Lengthen on the right side, ribs away from hips, but don't pull that right shoulder up. Let that right shoulder fall away and just breathe along right side body. Stretch and open and make space. And then we'll bring the right hand down and the left arm up. Stretch and open. Keep that left shoulder released. Full deep breathing along the left side body. Good. Inhale, both arms up. Clasp your hands, palms up to the ceiling. Drop your shoulders, ribs away from hips. Inhale, make some space. Exhale, dip over to your left. Open the right side. Make space to breathe. Open up through the ribs. Let the lungs expand and fill those openings. Inhale up. Exhale, other side. Stretch. Inhale out up top. Exhale out front. Shoulder height. Draw the shoulders in. Inhale, exhale, tuck back. Neutral, take an inhale, exhale, clear your space, any energy not serving you positively, we're gonna clear that out. Clasp behind you, hands, wrists, forearms or elbows, shoulders back and down, open your heart here. You can look straight ahead or up slightly. Bring a nice softness and ease, just observe without any judgment if you're holding any tension there today. and always honor any sensitive feelings that come up when we lead with the heart. Now take a big sweeping sun breath up. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, I'm going to come off my block here. We're going to take some hip circles. So hands lightly to the knees, and then we'll start to circle. Link your breath with movement. Inhale as you come forward. Exhale as you circle back. Tuck the chin. Get the shoulders moving here today too, especially if they're feeling tight. 2 more circles. And now let's reverse. Remember to pause along the way if you're meeting a nice stretch. 2 more here. And neutral. Take a big sweeping sun breath up and exhale to your heart. Okay, let's warm up right here now with some arching and rounding of the spine. So take a nice inhale here at center, and then exhale, start to round your back. Low back, mid back, upper back. Tuck your chin, sit back in your seat. And then on your next inhale, start to arch, low back, mid back, lead with your heart, shoulders back and down, look up last. And then exhale, round and tuck, low back, mid back, upper back, tuck, really broaden through the shoulders there. Stretch your upper back, and then inhale, arch forward. Remember, just look up last. Exhale, round and tuck. And let's just weave back and forth a few more times, linking breath with movement here. And notice what feels good in your body today. If it feels good to round your back, you can stay there for an extra breath or 2. I really want you to take good care of yourself today and feel what your body needs in this moment. Trust your intuition. Good, 1 more. Back to center. Let's extend our left leg out and pull our right foot into the left thigh. Torso stays centered, left leg nice and engaged, hug the muscles in, foot flex, toes up to the ceiling. Take a big sweeping inhale up and exhale to your heart. Let's take the left hand to the right knee or back of the hand outside the knee. Roll the left shoulder away, right arm out front, thumb up. Take a big inhale and then follow that arm around shoulder height, just to where it feels comfortable, taking a nice twist here. Roll the left shoulder away, and you don't have to follow the thumb with the eyes, okay? If the head and neck are bothering you today, you can just find a nice neutral position where it's comfortable. Full deep breathing, keep the belly soft in the twist. Arm, shoulder height, that right arm. Good, 1 more breath here. And then inhale all the way up and then turn to address your left leg. Bring the hands down, frame the leg. Rock your left hip back, scoop up and out of the hip crease, nice long spine. We're gonna drape the torso over the leg on your next exhale, just to that first edge, just to that first spot of sensation. And remember, we're just starting off here. So if you were to do this position at the end of class, you might be able to go a little further. So just be okay with where the body is right in this moment here. So when the body's ready, take another inhale and maybe out to that next edge. Nice long spine. Try not to tuck your chin. Keep a long head and neck here. And again, working on draping the torso over the leg. 1 more breath here now. We're going to lead up with the right hand. So inhale up. It comes outside the right hip. We keep addressed to the left leg, left palm up, sweep up, walk your fingers back, elbow bends, take a nice dip back here, opening left side. Make sure your elbow's bending towards your body on the right so that the right shoulder is falling away from the right ear. And then inhale that left arm up. It can come on top of the leg, it could come inside, or if you have a block handy, the block can be on any height inside the leg. Okay, palm up to the ceiling, right hand to the right hip. Now we're gonna open the right side. So roll, we need to open all this up. See the breath and the energy kind of stuck there? So we're gonna roll open, roll the shoulders back and down, extend through the top of the head, breathe along right side body. And you can stay here, or you can bring that right arm out, palm up, inhale, keep turning the heart towards the ceiling. Don't come out this way. Up and over, and breathe. Watch your head and neck here too. Make sure you're comfortable. So you can look down, you can look out, or you can look up towards the arm, but that'll be the most challenging. Stretch and open, and then inhale all the way up to center. Exhale to your heart. Inhale the leg in, cross leg, and then with the light hold of the knees, tuck back. Neutral position. Okay, let's take the other side. So right leg extends. Nice and engaged. We're going to pull the left foot in, torso forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to your heart. Now let's take the right hand to the left knee or back of the hand outside to deepen. Roll the left, that's your right, roll your right shoulder away from your right ear. Left arm out front. Inhale, exhale, open, twist, low back all the way up. Relax the shoulders. Remember, you can look out over the thumb or just stay neutral. In our twist, remember to think about what you need to bring out from the body today. Think of that cleaning house action. So physically in the body, emotionally, what's on your mind today? We're going to clear it out here in the twist. Keep the belly soft and the breath flowing. And then inhale all the way up. Now turn to address the right leg. Make sure you're up on those sitting bones, and then maybe rock your right hip back a little. That feels good. Big inhale, and then out to that first edge. Remember, it might not be that far. Relax the shoulders, look at the toes, long through the head and neck. When the body's ready, inhale a little more length, and then exhale, go again. Remember, we don't want to force or strain or push here. We don't want the muscles to tighten up. Full deep breathing, breathe along back body. Work through the edges, or any less stretch wouldn't be enough, and any more stretch would be too much. That's where you breathe, and then when the body's ready, you come out a little further. One more breath here, and then the left hand's gonna lead us up. Inhale up. Exhale, outside left hip, turn to address the right leg, right palm up. Inhale, relax your shoulder, make your space, walk left fingers out, elbow dips towards you, stretch. And then right arm up on top of the leg, gently palm up, inside or to a block on any height. Left hand to left hip. Now let's open up the energy. Roll that left shoulder open, lengthen through the top of your head, right down the spine. And breathe here. If you want to go a little deeper, then the left arm can come out, palm up. Inhale, sweep up, continue to rotate open with the heart up to the ceiling. Shine your light open. Breathe here. Head and neck in one nice long line. Adjust the gaze. Full deep breathing. And then inhale all the way up. Exhale to your heart. We're going to bring the leg in, cross leg, big inhale, tuck it back. Neutral, sweeping sun breath up, and exhale to your heart. Okay, we're going to come up to standing now. So our first pose we're going to work with today is Warrior Two. So let's take a nice wide stance on our mat, one leg length apart. As best you can heel toe the feet apart. Hands together over the heart, big inhale, sweep up, 2 sun breaths. Exhale through center line, one more. Inhale and exhale. So we're gonna start by turning out the right toes. So if you were to look down and you drew a line from your right heel, you'd hit your left arch, take a nice inhale, and then exhale, bend the right knee over the right ankle. From here, you can widen your stance by heel toeing that left foot out to make it a little deeper, or bring it in. This stays constant, knee over the ankle. Use that shin bone to create a nice support structure, keep our knee nice and safe, and just be mindful you're not rolling towards the instep or the pinky edge of the foot. Torso over hips, shoulders back and down, inner thighs rolling back, tailbone lengthening. Set solid and strong. Then the arms come out. Inhale, shoulder height. Exhale, release the shoulders from the ears. Arms are vibrant. Don't let them sort of release there. I want you to keep them nice and vibrant with the energy flowing. Glance gently out over the right fingers. And nice full deep breathing here. Notice if the shoulders start to pull up a little bit. Notice if you start to surf a little too far forward, thinking about all that you're coming up, or hanging a little too far back. Nice present moment awareness here in Warrior Two. One more breath. And then palms flip up to the ceiling. Inhale, parallel your feet, touch overhead. And then left toes turn. Left knee bends over the ankle. Get your stance nice and strong. And then let the arms follow. Nice and open. Maybe a gentle sigh to release the shoulders. Glancing out over your left fingers. Good. Getting nice and set in the pose on this first round. Follow where the breath is going. Is it going to the openings you're creating or to where it's tight today? Just observe. And again, our observations always without any judgment. It's honoring where our bodies are today. Okay, palms up. Inhale, touch overhead. Now, before we go back to the right side, we're going to take a nice forward fold. So exhale, arms shoulder height. Inhale, open your heart, hinge at the hips, let's fold. Hands to the mat or to the floor. You can adjust your stance and widen it here. Up to the fingertips, lots of space, top of the head forward, hips behind you. And then exhale, elbows bend towards you so the shoulders fall away from the ears. Let the head and neck go. Look through the legs. If there's a lot on your mind today, just imagine it streaming out through the top of your head. If your head and neck are a little achy, you can do a light shake yes and no. Be mindful you're not sitting back in your heels here. And send the breath up and down the backs of the legs. Okay, come up to neutral, soften your knees, hands to your thighs, press into the feet gently. We're gonna roll up slowly. Big inhale and exhale to your heart. Okay, we're gonna work that right side again and add in some arm variations. Here we go, big inhale up. Turn the right toes, bend the right knee over the right ankle. Warrior two, get set in your stance. Okay, you can make your adjustments. Relax the shoulders. Let's breathe here. And as I spoke about in the beginning, I want you to allow the pose to open up. So take the strain and struggle out. Try not to grasp for the breath. Just let it be here. Okay, flip your palms up to the ceiling. Inhale, touch overhead. Then exhale, hands behind you. Clasp what's available. Shoulders back and down. Remember, you can clasp hands, wrists, forearms, elbows. And breathe into your heart or look up slightly. Nice and open on front body. Be mindful that when you switch the arm position here, not rolling to the instep or collapsing to the pinky edge of the foot either. One more breath. Inhale up, touch, right to the other side. Turn the left toes, bend the left knee over the left ankle, nice and strong. Take one more breath here. Then flip the palms up, touch, back behind, clasp, open. Keep your gaze out to the left side, but you can lift up. Shoulders stay so nice and relaxed here. Breathe into front body. Trying to release any tension of front body. Make all that space to get that renewed energy in with the inhale. Keep releasing on the exhale. Good, inhale, sweep the arms up. Come into a star pose here, position with the legs. Exhale, hands together over the heart. Okay, into goddess from here. So inhale, sweep up, open up the toes, 45 degrees or a little less. And then knees in line with the toes for goddess. Go to that first edge. Make it sustainable. Remember, we don't want to go in too far too fast because the mind's going to want to pull us out, okay? We can work gently with the exhale, getting deeper each time. Let's bring the hands to the thighs, palms up to the ceiling, and take a breath here. Tailbone lengthens. Try not to have that dog tilt in the lower back. And then bring the arms up shoulder height. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Take a breath here. And then arms up overhead. Relax your shoulders. Take a breath here. And then arms behind you here and take that clasp. Shoulders back and down, heart open. Take a breath here. And then big inhale, parallel the feet, arms come up overhead. Warrior two, one last time. Turn the right toes, come back in. I really like working the poses like this back and forth to either side and just spending some time here and really watching the energy open up. Okay, we're gonna take 2 pulses here now. So palms up to the ceiling. We're gonna straighten that front leg, don't lock the knee. Inhale, touch overhead. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, open, straighten that right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Now keep the legs, move the arms. Palms up, inhale, touch. Exhale, behind, clasp, open. And you can stay here and look up slightly. If available to you, you can hinge and fold here. So we're gonna come out with a nice long spine, and that right shoulder could come down on top of the right thigh or right inside that right knee. Look through the legs, let the head and neck go, and lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Breathe fully and deeply. And then strong through the feet and the legs. Belly button to spine action. We're gonna hinge up slowly. Sweep up overhead, touch. And then center the feet, and then right to the other side. Left toes turn, left knee bends, warrior two. Breathe here. Palms up, 2 pulses. Inhale, straighten the left leg, don't lock. Exhale, back in. Inhale, open. Exhale, back in. Keep the legs, move the arms, palms up, touch. Exhale, behind, clasp. Open up to the energy. Take a big breath here and stay for a couple, or come out nice and long on that slight diagonal, long spine. Left shoulder on top of left thigh or inside the left knee. Let the head and neck go. Look through the legs, arms up towards the ceiling. Full deep breathing. One more breath, legs strong, roll up slowly. Sweep all the way up. Good. Exhale to center. We're gonna take a wide leg fold now. Big inhale. Exhale, shoulder height. Inhale, heart open. Exhale, hinge. And fold. Hands come down. Adjust your stance, lengthen the spine. Top of the head forward, hips behind you. A mile of space in your back. Left hand under the face. Pull the energy up through the left hand into the shoulder. Shoulder back and down. Don't take your hips. Keep the hips neutral. Inhale, exhale, right arm raises. Right up. So look up, see your thumb so you can see you're not over rotating. And then adjust your gaze, happy head and neck. So you can look down at the left hand gentle, you can look out towards the right neutral, you can look up to that right thumb. One more breath here. Exhale, hand comes down. Right hand under the face, nice long spine. Inhale, exhale, keep the hips neutral. And raise that left arm up, right from the shoulder. Good, breathe here. Adjust your gaze. Bring out your twist. Nice length in the spine. Inhale, exhale, hand comes down. Soften the knees, hands pull up to the thighs. Let's roll up slowly and finish this series off with 2 sun breaths. Inhale, exhale to your heart. Inhale, exhale to your heart. Nice work, heel toe, or step your feet together and then shake the energy out. Good. Okay, so now we're gonna work through a warrior one sequence. So come up to the top of your mat. Let's take mountain pose, feet hip distance, rock around, find your center. Gauge the legs, lengthen the tailbone, let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. And then hands to the heart, let's reconnect to our breath and to our energy with a nice sweeping sun breath. Inhale up, exhale to your heart. Let's work with mindful movement now as we root through the bottom of the left foot and lift the right heel. And then to step back, we can lift the right toes a little bit first or all the way up so that the right hip and the right knee and the right knee and the right ankle make one nice long line. So on your next inhale, lift, soften the left knee, and then step the right foot back mindfully. Turn the right toes out, plant the right heel. Get your stance set. Left knee over left ankle, Left hip back, right hip forward. And watch the angle of the back toes, because if they're open too far, you're going to open back into your warrior two. We want both hips facing forward. So left hip back, right hip forward. Remember, knee over ankle stays constant, but you can shorten the stance and make the pose milder, or step back a little and make the pose deeper with the back leg. Okay? Hips are nice and square. We're set, solid, and strong. We're going to lift up and out of the low back, roll the shoulders back and down. Take a breath here. And then if you want to add the arms in, up, overhead, relax the shoulders, drop them away from the ears, strong arms. And if having the arms up today doesn't feel appropriate, hands over the heart is fine. Take a few breaths here now, heart open, powerful and strong, heart-led warrior. One more breath, and then we're going to bring the hands together over the heart, pick up your back heel, turn the toes slightly, and we're going to step up with the core activation, dragging the toes or one big step. Now anchor your gaze and open that right knee and right hip up and take a low tree. Hands could be over the heart, okay, or palm over the heart. They could be up overhead, palms touched, or open, or down at your side. The right arm position for you today is what I want you to follow. Feel rooted and grounded through the legs, open and free through the upper body. Keep your breath flowing. Exhale, hands together over the heart. We're going to step back into our warrior one. So we're going to lift the right toes and the right knee, soften the left, and step back. Turn right toes out, plant the heel, square the hips, get your stance strong and steady. Up, back, and down with the shoulders, heart open. We're going to twist here now, warrior twist. So arms out front. Now plug the shoulders back in, pull them back in line. Inhale here, and then we're going to draw back the left elbow and open the arms. Keep the hips forward, just twist low back all the way up. Arms shoulder height, palms open, relax the shoulders. Now find the right gaze point here to help with your balance. Of course, you can look back to the left thumb, but that's a little extra challenging there. Full deep breathing in your twist. Hands come together. Draw them back over your heart. Sweep them up and open. One more breath here. And then hands come back together over the heart. Pick up the back heel, and we're going to sweep up into tree. One big step or a couple little steps. Open the hip. This time you can take your tree higher. Wherever the foot and leg meet, bind together, just not against the knee. Take the right arm position that suits your practice and feels so good and supportive. One more breath here. Hands come over the heart. We're going to let that right leg go. We're going to mindfully step back. You can work through a warrior three here if you choose. Slowing it down, stretching it out, and then stepping into your warrior one. Square the hips, arms come up, nice and open. I'm just going to adjust my stance here. We're going to pulse it 2 times. We're going to straighten that left leg. Don't lock it, okay? Inhale, open. Exhale, bend. Inhale, open. Exhale, bend. Inhale here, square the hips, fly it forward, just a nice long torso. It's not a far bend. Palms face each other, long through the head and neck. And as you come back up, straighten that left leg again, don't lock it. Left hip back, right hip forward. Now we're going to send our hip creases back, our tailbone back, and we're going to extend our back so nice and long as we reach forward, hinge, and reach. Then the hands are going to come down, fingertips, palms, or fists. Look up, get your length, square your hips one more time, and now round over your leg. Just let it go here. Again, be mindful you're not sitting back in that left knee. You can work your edges here after a few breaths, coming up and getting your length one more time and folding, whatever suits your practice. One more breath here, and then knee over the ankle again, square the hips, fly it up, come all the way up. Good, pick up the back heel, keep the arms up overhead this time. One big step up to mountain. And then exhale over your heart. Good job. All right, we're gonna take the other side now. Just reconnect to your breath, big sun breath up. Exhale. Root through the sole of the right foot. Lift the left heel. Lift the left toes. Soften the right knee. Step the left foot back. Left toes out. Left heel plants. Right knee over right ankle. Square the hips. Up and out of the low back. Drop the shoulders. Make the stance your own. Deeper, a little milder by adjusting the back leg. Hands can stay over the heart or they come up. Open, relax the shoulder. Powerful arms do not mean pulling those shoulders back up. I want you to keep those shoulders nice and released. Lead with your heart. Full deep breathing. One more breath. Exhale, hands together over the heart. Pick up the back heel, turn the toes forward. One big step or a couple little steps up to low tree. Step up, open the left hip, plant the toes, relax the shoulders, tailbone lengthens. Take your favorite arm position here. Full deep breathing. And that's your favorite arm position for today. Each time we roll out our mat, we can find that something else feels more appropriate that day. So just trust in where your body is in this moment. All right, hands come over the heart, knee forward, toes lift. You can play with that warrior three or just step back slowly. Into warrior one, toes open as the heel drops, knee over ankle. On the front leg, get your stance. Arms up. This time we're taking a twist, so to the heart, out front, plug them in, and then we're gonna draw that right elbow back. Hips stay forward, twist low back all the way up. Extend that right arm, palms open, shoulders release, gaze anchored, breathe here. Arms back around, plug them in to the heart, and then we're gonna step up. Ready? Pick up the back heel, up to tree. A little higher this time. You can always let one hand go if you need to. Lengthen, and then take your arms, full deep breathing. One more time, hands over the heart, knee forward, toes release, send the leg back, use your breath. Square the hips, strengthen your warrior. Arms up. Set. Calm, confident, and strong here. And then 2 pulses. Inhale, straighten, don't lock. Right leg. Exhale, back in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, fly long. All the way up. Inhale. Square the hips one more time. Lengthen, extend. Fold, arms come down, fingers, prints, hand prints, or fists. Big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, dive in, round over your leg, let it go. Full deep breathing here. You can work your edges when the body says it's okay, coming up to get a little more length, and folding again. 2 more breaths here. Knee over ankle, square the hips, let's fly up, and then all the way up. Set it here, arms stay up overhead, pick up the back heel, up to mountain, and then exhale to your heart. Fantastic. Okay, now we're gonna work through an extended side angle sequence. So wide stance again, remember you could step wide or heel toe the feet wide. One leg length apart. Or as close as you can come to that. Let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down here a few times. And then with hands together over the heart, we'll take 2 sun breaths to reconnect to our breath and the nice calming, soothing rhythm to it. All right, good. So same stance for the lower body as in Warrior 2. So we're gonna turn our right toes, bend the right knee over the ankle, Heel toe to get the width of your legs that's right for you today. Roll the inner thighs, lengthen the tailbone, set solid and strong in the legs. For the first round, we're gonna take the right forearm on top of the right thigh, left hand to the left hip, and sometimes here too, I readjust and get the stance how I like it. Now, we need to open all this energy up here, okay? We don't want to collapse, and the breath and the energy kind of gets caught up there. So let's roll the right shoulder open, release the right shoulder away from the ears. Make space through your back now, extend through the top of your head, follow down the spine, out, right out through the hips and the tailbone there. And I want you to breathe along left side body here. Okay, notice the difference if that shoulder and the torso starts to collapse. Notice nice and open, left ribs back, right ribs forward, nice long extension. Breathe here. And then your gaze is important here as well. You can look down at the right toes. That's most gentle. You can look out, neutral, or you can look up. But that's always a little extra challenging for the head and neck and for the balance. Okay, take one more breath here. Then we're gonna reach up with the left fingers and come right up through center. Good, sweep the arms up, big inhale, exhale to your heart. Let's take that on the other side now. Left toes turn, left knee bends. Come into your stance, move around a little bit so you get it just how you like it, just right. Let's bring left forearm on top of left thigh, right hand to the right hip, roll it open. Open up to the energy, lengthen through the top of the head. Keep the breath flowing all along right side body. Adjust the gaze and just be here for a few breaths. Let the pose open. Watch it unfold. It's such a peaceful place to practice. And then right arm raises. Let it bring you right up to center. Parallel the feet, sweep the arms up, and exhale to your heart. Inhale the arms out. We're gonna fold, hinge at the hips. Come out long, hands come down. Now the hands can be under the face and you can work those forearms down, or you can take the toe lock, first two fingers wrap up first and second toe, or you can turn your fingers in the opposite direction and walk through your legs. Okay, now whatever arm position is your favorite, always lengthen out first and then take your fold and let it go. Breathe here now, full deep breathing. One more, hands come back to neutral, soften the knees, hands pull up to the thighs, let's roll up slowly. Slow, 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 sweep all the way up. And exhale to your heart. Okay, good, we're gonna go again. So let's turn the right toes, bend the right knee over the right ankle, get your stance, and then right forearm to the top of the right thigh, left hand to left hip, roll open, get yourself set and ready. Then we're gonna add the arm in. So options, keep the hand on the hip for this round too, that's okay. You could raise the left arm right up to the ceiling, right up from the shoulder. I don't want it over rotated here or too far back, just right up. So quick glance up, see your thumb and then adjust your gaze, or turn the palm, bicep over the ear. Then palm faces to the floor and then extend through the fingers. That gives you that little extra length. Watch you don't lose your right ear to your right shoulder. And now just breathe here, fully and deeply. One more breath. Lead up with that left arm, come through center, sweep up, turn the left toes, bend the left knee, left forearm down, stance strong, roll open, lengthen. Breathe here. And then add the arm in, straight up. Just the gaze. Stay here, turn the palm, extend. So nice and long, full deep breathing. One more breath, all the way up, parallel, sweep up to your heart. Good. Just get the toes ready for goddess. Open them up 45 degrees or a little less. We're gonna do some goddess flowing here now. So on your inhale, arms out front, shoulder height. Exhale into goddess, arms out, shoulder height and open. Flip your palms up Take a breath. Now take the energy building in the palms, draw it up overhead as you straighten the legs, and then to your heart. On the exhale, when we come into Goddess, you could take a sigh there too. That feels good today. Just a way to release the energy and what's on your mind. So inhale, exhale, palms up. Take 2 breaths here into the palms of the hands. Take the energy up. Inhale, straighten. Exhale to your heart. 1 more with 3 breaths. Ready? Inhale, exhale. Maybe go a little deeper this time. Palms up. 3 breaths. 1 more, all the way up, parallel. Exhale to your heart. Now just a sun breath, seal it in. Good, all right, extended side angle 1 more time. All right, so right toes turn, right knee bends, right forearm down, left hand to hip. We're always starting off just in this initial position, getting our stance set and our side body nice and open. Okay, so from here you can add the upper arm in like we did last time. This time you can go deeper with bringing the right hand to the floor, shoulder over wrist, draping right up inside the leg, rolling open, and then adding the arm in here, hand on hip, arm out, or arm up and over. If you are a binder and you can get that right shoulder below the knee there, you can wrap one arm around, the other arm through, and clasp, but keep it nice and open. Okay, so whatever position feels right for you, honor that here. 1 more breath, we're gonna come up. All the way, touch overhead, exhale, and finish off on the other side. So left toe, comfy sage, left toes turn, knee bends, widen. And then forearm on thigh, hand to hip, let's roll it open and extend. And then choose, keep the hand on the hip, add the upper arm in, add that right arm in, or take it deeper by bringing the left hand to the floor or through the bind. Whichever you choose, make sure everything stays nice and open and extended. Breathe fully and deeply. 1 more breath. All the way up, parallel, sweep up, touch, exhale, shoulder height, inhale, heart open, here comes our twist, let's fold first, lengthen the spine, adjust your stance. Now, options here, left hand can go under the face like we did in our Warrior 2 round, or left hand could wrap up the outside of the right calf or the pinky edge of the right foot. Wherever you choose, roll the left shoulder away from the left ear. Make the space in the spine. Inhale, and then raise the right arm up. Twist. Keep your breath flowing. Keep your belly soft. 1 more breath. Hand comes down. Walk through neutral. Lengthen the spine. Right hand on under the face on the ground or the mat, or wrap up the left calf or the left pinky edge of the foot, roll the right shoulder away, take your inhale, and then on your exhale, left arm sweeps up. Adjust your gaze, full deep breathing. 1 more breath, exhale, hand comes down, walk through center, lengthen, just take a little fold here, small fold, just to readjust. Then come into neutral, soften the knees, hands to the thighs, let's roll up slowly. Sweep up to your heart, and then 1 more to finish it off. Big inhale. Exhale. Heel toe or step your feet together and shake out. Great job. So I hope you enjoyed spending some time in those poses today, along with their variations, and just breathing into them and watching the energy open, feeling present and content, and that peaceful place in the pose that's waiting for us. So let's come down and have a seat now. Let's just do 1 more side stretch. So inhale, sweep up, left arm down at your side, make some length. Walk it out, elbow bends towards you so that left shoulder falls away, and open up right side. Always watching our gaze and opening up the ribs and just letting the breath flow. One more breath, inhale all the way up, exhale right arm down, relax the left, make your space, walk out and stretch. Breathe. All the way up, inhale, touch, exhale, hands behind you, heel the hand and close to the body, fingers point away, don't lean back. Now stay rooted and lift up and out of the low back, open the heart, shoulders back and down, look straight ahead or up, breathing into all that space on front body. And then inhale, sweep up, exhale to your heart. We're just gonna sit together for a moment with our breath and our energy. If you have a time for a longer Shavasana, I invite you to take that, okay? Otherwise, just sit comfortably, eyes closed or just with that soft gaze. Whatever you're most comfortable with. Connect to your breath now, follow its soothing rhythm. And bring some softness and ease, face softens, jaw releases, shoulders relax, hands open and free. Let the breath flow. Feel the breath and energy moving through the body. Feel the ease and the freedom you were able to create today by staying connected to your breath. And just be here. It's natural for the thoughts to come back through or sensations to come back in the body that are calling for your attention, but try not to drift off with them. Come back to your breath. Allow it to hold you here in this moment. One breath just flowing right into the next. Reconnected to our inner place of stillness. All the little ripples that are passing by. We don't rock the boat, we stay centered and calm. Confident knowing that that's all created by the awareness to our breath. Feeling centered and strong and present now, we'll bring hands to heart. Just visualize all the things that we're so grateful for today. And with the hands to the heart now, watch what starts to come through. Our mind can talk us in and out and around all sides, but the heart always knows. So see what's presented to you clearly here. Receive the gift of your practice today. As we feel ever connected to our intuition and inner knowing and confidently grounded and rooted in our true nature. Okay, before we leave each other today, we're going to clear out one more time any last bit of holding in the body, anything lingering on the mind. We're going to release it together now. Deep breath in, sigh it out. And a sweeping sun breath up of the positive energy we've created, filled with peace and hope and love to our hearts and out to all those who need to feel it. Let's Om and seal our practice. Thank you for spending part of your day with me today and for sharing your practice and your energy. So with my heart ever filled with gratitude for being your guide, I wish you an abundance of peace and happiness and calm in the present moment. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining us today. Please follow along on Instagram at EverPresentYoga and at Sage the Blue Tick. And if you enjoyed this practice, don't forget to hit the like button below and please subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.